Good Monday, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Conversations Daily News. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. Well, it's a brand new day, it's a brand new week, and a brand new month. Welcome to the month of February. We, of course, have your news headlines coming up today. We have the truth of the day with Mary Ellen Ciganovich, and today in Entertainment Spotlight, you're being part of my conversation with recording artist Joylissa. Enjoy today's broadcast. For Conversations Daily News, I'm Cyrus Webb with your Monday headlines. In Mississippi news, the Mississippi State Department of Health reports 811 new COVID-19 cases and 27 additional deaths on Sunday. There have now been in Mississippi 275,001 COVID-19 cases and 6,045 coronavirus-related deaths in the state since March of last year. Top aides to President Joe Biden have started talks with a group of moderate and Senate Republicans and Democrats on a $1.9 trillion coronavirus relief package. Biden plans calls for making direct $1,400 payments to Americans, but senators from both parties have raised questions about the stimulus checks. In a related story, GOP lawmakers urge Biden to meet with them on virus relief. 10 Republican senators on Sunday proposed spending about one-third of what President Joe Biden is seeking in coronavirus aid and urged him to negotiate rather than try to ram through his $1.9 trillion package solely on Democratic votes. In challenging Biden to fulfill his pledge of unity, the group said in a letter that their counterproposal will include $160 billion for vaccines, testing, treatment, and personal protective equipment, and will call for more targeted relief than Biden's plan to issue $1,400 stimulus checks for most Americans. Winning the support of 10 Republicans will be significant for Biden in the 50-50 Senate, where Vice President Kamala Harris is the tiebreaker. If all Democrats were to back an eventual compromise bill, the legislation would reach the 60-vote threshold necessary to overcome potential blocking efforts and pass under regular Senate procedures. In the spirit of bipartisanship and unity, we have developed a COVID-19 relief framework that builds on prior COVID assistance laws, all of which passed with bipartisan support, the Republican senators wrote. Our proposal reflects many of your stated priorities, and with your support, we believe that this plan could be approved quickly by Congress with bipartisan support. The plea for Biden to give bipartisan negotiations more time comes as the president has shown signs of impatience as the more liberal wing of his party considers passing the relief package through a process known as budget reconciliation. That would allow the bill to advance with only the backing of his Democratic majority. The Republicans did not provide many details of their proposal. One of the signatures, Louisiana Senator Bill Cassidy, said that it would cost about $600 billion. In national news, Biden could change course in high court health care case. The pending Supreme Court case on the fate of the Affordable Care Act could give the Biden administration its first opportunity to chart a new course in front of the justices. The healthcare case, argued a week after the election in November, is one of several matters, along with immigration and a separate case on Medicaid work requirements, where the new administration could take a different position from the Trump administration at the High Court. While a shift would be in line with President Joe Biden's political preferences, it could prompt consternation at the court. Justices and former officials in Democrat and Republican administrations routinely caution that new administrations should generally be reluctant to change positions before the court. In more national news, push to reopen schools could leave out millions of students. President Joe Biden says he wants most schools serving kindergarten through 8th grade to reopen by late April, but even if that happens, it is likely to leave out millions of students, many of them minorities in urban areas. In a call last Thursday evening with teachers' unions, Dr. Anthony Fauci, the federal government's top infectious disease expert, said the reopening of K-8 classrooms nationally might not be possible on Biden's timeframe. He cited concern over new variants of the virus that allow it to spread more quickly and may be more resistant to vaccines. And finally, in entertainment news, Conversations Daily News celebrates Cicely Tyson. Cicely Tyson, purposeful and pioneering actor, dies at age 96. Cicely Tyson, the pioneering black actor who gained an Oscar nomination for her role as the sharecropper's wife in Sounder, won a Tony Award in 2013 at age 88 and touched TV viewers' hearts in the autobiography of Miss Jane Pittman, died last Thursday at the age of 96. Tyson's death was announced by her family via her manager Larry Thompson, who did not immediately provide additional details. With heavy heart, the family of Miss Cicely Tyson announces her peaceful transition this afternoon. At this time, please allow the family their privacy, according to a statement issued from the family. Tributes from 2 former presidents and from around the worlds of Hollywood and Broadway poured in, with many praising her careful approach to her career and her activism. She took pride in knowing that whenever her face was on camera, she would be playing a character who was a human being, wrote former President Barack Obama. Former President Bill Clinton wrote online that Tyson brought complex characters to life with dignity and heart. Cyrus Webb, Conversations Daily News. It's now time for a brand new Truth of the Day with Mary Ellen Ciganovich. Mary Ellen, take it away.
Hi, this is Mary Ellen with your Truth of the Day. Explore fresh ways of observing your world. You may want to begin by finding ways to grow spiritually, or you may want to take chances and seize opportunities for fun. Either way, with a strong sense of confidence and security in your abilities, you can feel both motivated and assertive. You become willing to expand your horizons. Your basic needs are taken care of, so it becomes easier to contemplate integrating other desires into your life. Your world can grow because you have created a good foundation, and it is solid. If you do not have this good foundation yet, begin rebuilding your foundation. Guidance from others that you see as successful. There are always successful people willing to mentor to others. You may have to ask more than once. Just be polite and understand that all successful people are very busy. Today, be ready to branch out into unfamiliar territory as new challenges and opportunities emerge. And enjoy your day.
As I mentioned, recording artist Joylissa is joining us for today's Entertainment Spotlight. We're here on Conversations Daily News. For Conversations Daily News, I'm Cyrus Webb with the Entertainment Spotlight. Recording artist Joylissa joined me on Conversations Live, the radio show, to talk about her musical journey and the new single, Home. Here's a bit of our conversation. You've been able to not only to sing, but also to be able to bring meaning to your music. What has it been like for you, Joylissa, to see the way that your audience has been responding to the music?
I think it's always a little bit scary kind of releasing a new song and seeing, like how people will respond. And because this one's a little bit more of an intimate song now, my new song, Home. And so it's really fun to see how people, like the personal experiences they have, and then they can share it with me. But when I first started writing music, I never really knew how to communicate this deeper side of me. And so in writing, I feel like I have the freedom to do that, through the medium of songwriting. It really allowed me to communicate just the deeper things I was working through. So it's always fun. It's a little bit scary, to be vulnerable.
Right.
But I really enjoy connecting with people in that way.
I'm so glad you said that, because when I was prepping for this segment with you, Joylissa, one of the things I noticed, our partner here at Conversations is Amazon, I should say, for full disclosure, but your music is available everywhere, so our audience can get it not only on Amazon, but the other online retailers as well. And I mentioned the single Swept Away because that one caught my attention, but you also have singles, like I'm Not Yours. And then, of course, you have Home. And these songs are personal, but has it been a pleasant surprise for you that so many people can relate to the music too?
Yeah, I think that's that's kind of the goal with my songwriting. Because when I was young and I just started writing, the songs that always impacted me were the ones that I felt like I could relate to. Because especially just kind of being young and in middle school, high school, I was. You don't really know how to talk to people, you don't know who to talk to, your parents, your friends about these things. So songwriters that really kind of touched my soul made me feel not so alone. So I really hope to kind of be that for, whether someone's young or old, if they feel, you can just feel alone in these types of feelings.
Cyrus Webb, Conversations Daily News. We thank you all for tuning in to this edition of Conversations Daily News. We'll be back with you guys on tomorrow with more news, Truth of the Day with Mary Ellen Ciganovich, and of course your Entertainment Spotlight. Until then, I'm your host Cyrus Webb saying, as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Daily News today. Let's make it a great one.